Alright, welcome to today's video. We're going to teach you about osprey. So you can find osprey all over the shoreline because there's a lot of them. They're pretty widespread. So you can tell that it's an osprey based on its appearance and how it has a white head, but not to be confused with the bald eagle because it has a brown stripe and a black beak. A bald eagle will have a yellow beak and all white face. So osprey are diurnal, which means they hunt during the day and then they sleep at night. So they're kind of like humans. They feed mostly on fish and they fly a lot. So I'll scroll down here a little bit. You'll notice that they live mostly near water. So anywhere there's fish or water, you can find osprey. And they like to be high up, like I said before, on those trees. Or sometimes you'll notice on top of poles, there's a big nest, and that might be an osprey nest. And here is a picture of that. So a big pole with a nest on top. They like to be high up so that they can be protected and away from land. So keep listening and you will be able to hear the sounds they make, but it's kind of a high-pitched sound that they make. So, or you can come to this website and I'll leave the link with this video so you can check it out on your own. Because there's a ton of really cool birds on here that you can listen to. They can be up to 22 inches and about 3 pounds. And they have yellow eyes. And you'll notice by this map where they migrate, where they have babies, where they go for the winter, and where they are year-round. So they like to be in warm places, you can tell, because year-round they're in Florida or Georgia or North Carolina, or excuse me, South Carolina, not North Carolina. And in the winter they go to South America. They migrate all over the world, or all over the country, as you can tell. And they're super awesome at scanning on high spots. That's why they like to be up top. And you can actually expect them to live pretty long. They live for about 15 to 20 years. And they live as high up as Massachusetts to South America, like you saw on that map. And they can fly about 160,000 miles in their lifetime, which is a really far amount to travel. And they prey upon fish the most. They like to eat fish. And they're pretty good at diving as well to go get their fish. And they're pretty widely spread. When they have their babies, their eggs do not hatch all at once. You can expect a couple of days before the next baby might hatch. And the name osprey actually came around in 1460 when they were discovered, which means bird of prey, since they prey on their fish. And the oldest known osprey was at least 25 years old, but that's at least 25 years old. They just happened to see it in 1973 and banned it, and then they found it again in 1998, but it could have lived a lot longer than that as well. And in just a second, I'm going to scroll down so you can see the bald eagle, which is why it's super careful not to mix these two up, because the bald eagle has the all-white face and the yellow beak, but the wings are brownish black, super similar to the osprey, but the difference is the beak and the face, since the osprey has that brown stripe. So let me scroll back up to the top. And there are live cams on this website, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to be quiet so you can listen. So you can see that they're pretty hard to find when you're just sitting and watching for it, but you can go to that website and you can actually watch for them at any time. So I really highly suggest this website. And like I said, I'll leave it for you to watch. But there's all these different live cams of different birds you can watch. And here's an adult osprey. He's pretty large and he's up high, as you can tell. And you'll be able to hear him in a minute when the video comes up. But yeah, they're pretty cool. Their wings are pretty, they have a pretty big wingspan, as you can tell. And it shows their white belly. So as you can tell, they have that really high-pitched noise. This is a juvenile, which means it's a younger bird, and it has a lot of that brown, but it still has that stripe, so you can tell what it is. And he is spotting something, so he is flying to go get it. So like I've said multiple times, osprey feed on fish, so here's a really cool picture of one that was caught. So something cool about osprey is that they kind of bend at their wrists, so they make an M shape. When I'm drawing a picture of a bird, I usually do like a V shape. But something cool about osprey is you could do like a little M, a short M to draw them, because they fly a little bit differently, which is pretty cool. So now you know how to draw an osprey flying. Here is another adult bird, and here they are chilling out on their top of their tall nest. They like to be up high. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video and you were able to learn more about osprey. Please check out this website. You can actually listen to them make their sounds that they make again, and you can find other birds, or you can learn more about the osprey. One challenge I want you to try is try to go see if you can find an osprey and take a picture. They're pretty cool and they fly pretty high, so try to get outside and check them out. Alright, thanks for watching.